Welcome to Sydney United Sports Centre for the match of the round between Sydney United 58 and the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. With both sides having a slow start to the year, who will come out on top in this match between two traditional rivals? Here's Adam Santarossa with all the match highlights and the rest of the action from round 3 of the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1.
It's only round 3 of the competition, but already contenders are emerging. Blacktown City FC have flown out of the blocks and were looking to maintain that form as they travel to Marconi. Their neighbours the Spartans are also undefeated, but they faced a stern test against the impressive Rockdale City Suns. It was a big local derby at Seymour Shore as the Sutherland Sharks hosted St George FC. Apia travelled to Cromer Park hoping to upset Manly, and Sydney Olympic and the South Coast Wolves were both looking for their first win as they battled it out at Wynn Stadium. Plus, a blockbuster match of the round as Sydney United 58 meet Bonnyrigg. That's all exclusive to Football New South Wales TV. This is the IGA National Premier League New South Wales Men's 1. Before we get into the action for this week, there was a midweek catch-up game to be played as Manly took on Marconi after their round 1 fixture was postponed due to bad weather. Marconi got off to the ideal start as Shu Sasaki dribbled in from the left, only to be fouled by Graham Forbes, with the referee giving a penalty. It was Jared Lum who stepped up to take the spot kick, and he fired it past Manly keeper Dylan Mitchell. Just after half-time, Marconi would add their second goal after Milorad Simonovic's shot was saved by Dylan Mitchell. The rebound fell to the feet of Sasaki, who set up Jake McGing to finish. And the contest was wrapped up in the 54th minute when Shu Sasaki went clear. So 3-0 it ended, and a good win for Marconi as they keep Manly winless. In the first of the local derbies this round, Sutherland hosted St George at Seymour Shore. After their thrashing at the hands of the Spartans in round 1, the Sharks bounced back with a win last week and were hoping to maintain the rage against the Saints. And Sutherland made the perfect start, opening the scoring in the 7th minute through Ethan Galbraith. The Sharks' lightning start continued as they went 2-0 up a short time later. Nathan Alassi, who was superb last round, continued his good form, firing home to double the lead in the 16th minute. And it could have been 3-0 just 4 minutes later when Galbraith went close to his second, hitting the post. It would prove to be an unlucky night for Galbraith as he would find the net again seconds later, only to be called back for offside. David Teleski had a great chance to bring his side back into the game, but his shot was easily saved by Nathan Denham. Sutherland could have wrapped up all 3 points in the 76th minute, but Nick Olsen spurned the chance after being sent clear. Finally, it was left to Nathan Alassi to seal the deal, making it 3-0 in the 82nd minute with a well-taken goal and securing his double. So the Sharks dominant at Seymour Shore in what was a perfect night for Robbie Stanton's men. Marconi got their season off to a winning start last weekend against Apia and welcomed the arrival of the informed Blacktown City FC to Marconi Stadium. Blacktown City FC are turning heads already this season, and they could have gone in front inside the opening 5 minutes, but Ruji Miyazawa powered his shot over the crossbar. Miyazawa didn't have to wait too long to make amends. Sasamakura's cross picked him out, and he made no mistake heading in the opener. Blacktown City FC would have their second goal just minutes later when Danny Choi broke down the left flank before finding Miyazawa. James Chronopoulos saved well, but he couldn't deny Miyazawa on the follow-up, 2 for Miyazawa and 2-0 for Blacktown. Chronopoulos saved Marconi in the 25th minute as Travis Major was sent clear. The ever-reliable Major looked set to make it 3-0, but the Marconi keeper brilliantly denied him. But Chronopoulos couldn't do much about Blacktown City making it 3-0 in the 59th minute. Zachary Cancross fired in a beautiful volley that simply lobbed over the head of the outstretched keeper. 3-0 to Blacktown. And it got worse for the Stallions in the 68th minute when Travis Major made up for his earlier miss, doing it all himself and firing past Chronopoulos to make it 4-0. So a stunning result for Blacktown City FC. They continue to impress in 2014, while the Stallions, they have some work to do. Both sides went into this one in form, with both undefeated so far this season. This game was also a rematch of the pre-season cup final, with Rockdale prevailing on that day. Rockdale started the better of the two sides and quickly found the lead. Taj Purcell found space down the flank and crossed for Nicola Taneski, who slotted home. The Spartans found their equaliser in the 28th minute when David Goulo found space, before Goulo picked out Greg Kondek, who fired home to make it 1-1. The game would only be level for 2 minutes as some sloppy defending allowed Kondek to find space again. He fired past Tomislav Arkaba to grab his second of the game and give the Spartans the lead. From there, the Spartans were unstoppable and they added a third goal in the 50th minute. Goulo was again able to find space and the midfielder lashed it home to make it 3-1. A fourth soon followed after Rockdale failed to clear the ball out of their own end. Substitute Kingsley Williams jumped on the loose ball and capitalised to wrap up all 3 points and extend the lead further. And just before the end, they added a 5th goal, with Goulo again getting involved in the action. Jacob Ott found space before picking out Goulo, who did the rest to claim his double and make it 5-1. So once again, the Spartans impress, and they sit on 14 goals after 3 games, ensuring they're a real threat this season. Manly went into this one looking to make amends after pushing last year's champions Bonnyrigg all the way last round. It was the away side who settled best, and they hit the front in the 23rd minute through Jamie Lobb. It was certainly Apia's first half, and they should have gone to the break 2-0 up. After Franco Parisi played in Daniel Fogarty, only for Fogarty to miss a glaring chance. Into the second half, and Manly should have equalised just after half-time, but Andrew Bazzi pulled off a brilliant save to deny Brendan Shalakian. And it just wasn't Shalakian's day, as he was denied again in the 58th minute when his free kick hit the post. The pressure from Manly though would eventually tell, and they would find their equaliser in the 76th minute when Jack Green finished well to bring the sides level. Apia could have stolen it at the death, but Manly United keeper Dylan Mitchell was the hero, denying Jordan Simpson to ensure it stayed 1-1. So, a thrilling game at Cromer Park, a point each in the end, 1-1 it finished. The South Coast Wolves were looking to christen their new home of Wynn Stadium with a win, and they had an early chance to take the lead in just the second minute. Ricky Zuko's free kick deflected off the Olympic wall, which left Paul Henderson scrambling. But despite the Wolves' efforts, it was Olympic with the opening goal. Wolves keeper Daniel Collison could only palm the ball straight to Dimitri Hatzimiratis, who fired home from an acute angle. 1-0 Olympic. The Wolves would find an equaliser in the 56th minute as Peter Markovic brought down Jack Keating in the box and a penalty was given. Ricky Zuko stepped up and was too good for Paul Henderson. 1-1 and game on at Wynn Stadium. Harris Gates has had an opportunity to put Olympic back in front a short time later, but his shot slipped over the bar. Ricky Zuko had a final chance to pinch victory, but Henderson was good enough to push his effort around the post. So, a tight affair in Wollongong, it ends in a draw, a well-earned point for each side. Time now for our match of the round as Sydney United 58 take on Bonnyrigg at the Sydney United Sports Centre. The 2013 premiers meet the 2013 champions. Both have had mixed starts to the season, and 3 points in this one could get the ball rolling in the right direction in 2014. Let's go to the Sydney United Sports Centre now for all the action. So Sydney United have controlled the early stages, but we are still without a goal. Here's Pavlak. What can he create from here? Runs to the byline, cuts it back. Oh, it's a dangerous looking cross. Nash didn't know too much about it. In the end, it touched the hand of Luka Glavash. They've been dominant here in these early stages without creating anything of real note. So here is Diaz now. And it'll go out for a corner. So here's a chance for Bonnyrigg. It's going to be Tadros to take. We know what he can do from a set piece. Whips it in. Oh, here's Chanak! Oh, over the bar. Great chance for Bonnyrigg. Goes begging. Now Bonnyrigg are surging. They've got Sydney United under a bit of pressure. Sydney United will clear now. Come out to Tadros. Put it back in the mixer. Sean. Can't bring it down. Here's Chanak. Is he going to pull the trigger from here? Thought about it. Now he does. Chanak. Oh, good save. Barchena had to scramble. Goes straight to Bonnyrigg. Chanak takes it. Here's Yunus. He's going to try one. Comfortable save for Barchena. For all their early pressure, we are still without a goal. Sean.
Including major sponsors IGA and Super
Nice
IGA.
ball. Sean again.
As well as Nike, Powerade, Elastoplast
Sydney United
4,
58
and
can clear.
Hummer.
He scored from that range last week. No luck this time. Now Sydney United 58 can break. They've got some numbers. Here is Yadrich. Looked like he might pull the trigger. Instead, he cuts it back. He finds Molesky. Oh, Molesky gets clattered down. Molesky gets chopped down. It'll be a free kick. This is a dangerous area. And as we look at the replay, there was really no reason to take down Molesky as they did. And can Sydney United 58 make them pay? Here is Tomolic. What can he do? Oh, finds the back of the net. 1-0 to Sydney United 58. And Anthony Tomolic with an absolute bullet. You can tell what it means to them. Mark Ruden's a happy man on the sideline. As we look at the replay, an 8-man wall. 7 Bonnyrigg defenders. Luka Glavas being a nuisance. He creates the hole. Tomolic does the rest. And that's just criminal by Bonnyrigg. The wall must do its job. And it faltered there. And now Sydney United 58 are ahead. 1-0. So Bonnyrigg. Here is Tadros. They went close earlier. Whips it in again. Oh, Chanak's there. Fall to Chun. Chun will try one. Oh, good save by Chaina. Don't know how much he knew about it. He goes clattering down. It's play on. Now Bonnyrigg can start something. And they release. Here is Chanak. Scott Long ahead of him. Finds him now. Long's been good since coming on. Been a nuisance down that right flank. Long whips it in. Oh, but Chaina makes a save. Not comfortable. That's a great ball. Bilic has some room to move. Foxy's there though. Oh, and he goes right around him. Bilic shows his pace. Can he provide the service? He can't. And that is full time here at the Sydney United Sports Centre. The big clash between the traditional rivals. It's gone the way of Sydney United 58. It ended Sydney United 58-1, Bonnyrigg 0.
What did you make of the performance? The first half was a bit sort of scrappy, but the second half really sort of came to life.
Yeah, well, Mark had a game plan for us before the game, and I was happy with how we applied ourselves, and full credit to the boys. They did a good job. Everyone knew their role, so it was good to get the result in the end.
Is there enough in that sort of performance to suggest that you guys are still going in the right direction?
Oh, I think so. I think there's a long way to go. I'm not happy with the performance from some of the guys. I think we can go up a notch. We've got a lot of work to do.
For all the latest concerning the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1, including the full table and fixture list, make sure you head to the website nplnewsouthwales.com.au. That's all we have time for this week's show. Make sure you tune in next time for our blockbuster match of the round between the Sutherland Sharks and Marconi Stallions. See you then.